set for football. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Allow me a second here to gush, because in his college career, the only player in NCAA history to rush for over 1,500 yards and pass for over 3,500 yards in a season, and he did it twice.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. Yet he only won the Heisman Trophy once.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Brought down. So still 14 yards to go, second down. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a third down and about 9 to go.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and they get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to.
Second and short now following the fumble. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
It's a gain of
so on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The ball carried by number 22. Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku.
The pass. Complete to David Njoku. It's a gain of 5. Brings
on third down, they'll run it with Gurley. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Quick slant to Brown. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 45-yard line.
The quick feet by Jackson. The trot it. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 45 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And it's third.
Looking to throw.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play. They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram.
Number 21.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The 44-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Room here to run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the draw, this is Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his...
Now a hit and a loose football.
Hold on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Here's 2nd and 8. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Justin Matabike. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
3rd and 14.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Carrier. He's brought down by Deion Jones.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Ravens 14. Falcons, nothing.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2.
At their own
about set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down from the gun. He'll hand this off. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Gurley. The tackle made at the 47.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gurley. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're running with Gurley. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A gain of 13, it's a first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
second and 3. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Man, that ain't make no sense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The 2nd down.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care...
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah. Look at me, out of the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs. In a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go when I'm alone? Not on the phone when I'm on my own. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when they peep us. Choose us in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on in the front lawn. Black Hawk see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thank you. sink in. Life gives you lemons and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes finish. On my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Lemonade, lemonade.
Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Get up for what? Get up for what?
Lemonade, lemonade, lemonade. Quenching my inner rage. Lemonade, lemonade.
What?
Lemonade,
Get up for what?
lemonade, lemonade, lemonade. Quenching my inner rage. Lemonade, lemonade.
What? Get up for what?
She right, got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and wanna see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that wanna keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of Bay, you can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay, but wait. Jugging on the main stage, with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your perm at. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and wanna see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at small times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. It's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say up to what you gon' do. Stop playing with it. No. If you don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Cause you ain't built like that. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they
ain't here when the crowd screams, still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eat blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts, now on them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fight again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break for the through. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Eagles take over.
Philadelphia gets ready on offense behind Carson Wentz, the number 2 pick back in 2016 out of North Dakota State.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Throwing again on second down. Wentz, left side here to Sanders. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. And the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to air it. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Wentz again, and he's taken down inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
First down, Eagles.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Wentz is
and nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
It's third down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It brings up fourth down.
Going for it with Sanders. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Sanders again, the ball kick.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Wentz connecting with his tight end, Goddard. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Yards on the pickup.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Carson Wentz sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now Wentz. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Wentz's pass.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Into the red zone. Wentz. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Falcons' 12-yard line.
On second down now. It's Sanders. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Miles Sanders.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
At the 11-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Tackle there.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 6-yard line.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He completes this to Russell Gage.
The pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
The pass.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Gain of 9.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Number 20.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
2nd and 9 now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
The field goal.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
14. Falcons 3.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Getting set to go again, Dallas Goedert marching back onto the field. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Dallas Goedert.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Wynn's going to try and throw on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
Their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Number 21, Todd.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They run. It's Gurley.
Todd Gurley on the carry.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And able to find Graham, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones.
Julio Jones.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's caught outright by Graham. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
15-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Short of the goal line.
Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
Point after.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26.
Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A gain of 20.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with Sanders. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
A gain of 11.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Zach Pascal.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
Now flags come in here.
25-yard.
Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 23. 7 yards there and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Wentz now on first down. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 6 there on first. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. That's into the hands of Pascal. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Wentz to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Wentz's pass complete.
Philip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
7 yards there and a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
The pass.
Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The left side completion to Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's another, and he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And the pressure gets to him again. It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the 1st half. So we have reached halftime here. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
That's good.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to lose 17 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and about a mile here. Now a draw play for Gurley. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
29-yard line.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it.
Wentz's pass. Complete to Zach Pascal. A gain of
so they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wentz, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Dancing to his left. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
In punt formation.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Taken in by Pascal out left. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Miles Sanders, the ball carrier.
If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Sanders.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Marlon Davidson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings
on third and long, it's Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and
it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz, a good throw here, finding Pascal. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Wes Denard brought him down. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
He was taken down at the 50.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he stopped immediately there.
Number 30.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Right.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And quickly finding Rager. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body. Keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Wentz's pass.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Gano out to kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
The pass.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is the tight end Njoku. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On 1st down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 27, Wentz. He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
Wentz's pass.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That's caught by Hollister.
Wentz's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 3rd and 4. This crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Wentz on target to Rager. 1st down, Eagles.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Defense.
No! So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
on 2nd down. It's Sanders, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Miles Sanders.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Deion Jones. 2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Philip Dorsett with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Set to kick off.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
So out come the Falcons now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones.
That's good.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Now back to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Complete to Russell Gage.
The Falcons on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Intended for
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
At the 40.
And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Wentz is
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
makes it.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders, and he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Ball carrier.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
It's a pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
And 4 yards.
Again, it's Wentz. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
A 7-yard loss. It's now 4th down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Godot's kick is right through. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now this one complete on the slant route.
The pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Buying time to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
A slant to Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Well, now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Timmy Jernigan with a sack. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. 2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And they'll indeed take a knee. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
34.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're friend smart, but my buzz wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what we have. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. And my stomach keep up turning, stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it, you gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking, this for real, for real.
day. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Atlanta Falcons taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bear standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Henderson, the ball carrier.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete.
Goff's pass.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Brought him down.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Todd Gurley.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Dances by him. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The 46-yard.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, here's Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And
on first down, Goff. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Out of the gun, Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods.
Goff's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that'll set them back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now it's gone. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Gurley. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. After the interception, here's Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 7.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Jared Goff sacked.
Goes up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try.
A 29-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0.
Falcons, nothing.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Out comes his field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now it's Gurley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Out of the gun now on third down. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
By the Rams. They'll take over
first quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. On first down, it's Goff. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Gone. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And Myers able to knock it through. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first.
6. Falcons, nothing.
So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Interesting stat line right now. And technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2 passes to his own team, but the interceptions are troubling. Is he going through the wrong reads, the wrong progressions? Is he getting fooled by defenses? They've got to figure that out over on the sidelines, working on that Surface Pro to see what they see. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Eluding the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Rams 6, Falcons nothing.
That kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Gurley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
They'll set up a throw. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now throwing on first down and completing it. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Complete.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
2nd and 9 now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Gurley again here on 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Los Angeles.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now a run with Akers. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. The Rams on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Falcons grab it.
Complete. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
The pass.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one. They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
3-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Rams.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Grady Jarrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd. And he's going to go down again. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
First and 10 at their own 30.
And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
They'll take over.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the...
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Keelan Cole, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That one goes for 24 yards. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple. McKinnon here is complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone, you get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This will be caught just inside the 10.
The pass.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
A 3-yard.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
That's a good job.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Keelan Cole now to return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
1st and 10. At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a 1st down throw. Goff throwing the out route incomplete. It's Woods. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game...
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. He'll throw underneath for Gurley.
The pass.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. This is Henderson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for 1st.
A pickup of 2 yards. And a Rams.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Darrell Henderson.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup.
At the 47-yard line.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
The wide
4 yards the pickup. First down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Off on first down. The throw taken in by Cole. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on second down. Goff. A quick pass to Cup.
Goff's pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a gain of
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To the air again. Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
Goff's pass.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Gain of 9 yards.
First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. On first down, Akers. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 16, Goff. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Goff.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. To throw is Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Goff. That's complete right around the 8.
Goff.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Falcons.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Intended for
from the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a draw play for Gurley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 14. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Leonard Floyd in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Well, I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
Akers, the Rams ball.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going right back to Akers. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Grady Jarrett on the stop. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
from the gun on 3rd down. Goff. And finding Keelan Cole. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And
from Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Goff now looking to throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Dante Fowler able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Goff's throw here finds Woods. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Goff. He'll get this underneath to Henderson. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
That's good.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to
that 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. At the 46.
He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45.
After the interception, here's Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. Seven yards, the pickup there.
Complete.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Goff. This one hauled in by Sample. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, Los Angeles.
They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up
out of the gun, they give to Henderson.
At the 24-yard line.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. The Rams on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 5. pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he finds his tight end, Graham. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
15-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by John Johnson. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now gone. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
To Drew Sample.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
25-yard line.
Gone. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6.
Is good.
They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Ridley.
The pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
It's good.
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end.